Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and this is my discussion video on Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG and OCG time rules, and why I absolutely hate it. Now, this is bias here, because one, I play the game, and two, I like to play decks that pay life points. Punk, Dynamorphia. But hey, I do want to have an honest opinion, because I think time rules, at least how they are right now, are really not well implemented, because a lot of decks besides Punk and Dynamorphia lose heavily, not because they're outplayed, not because they're outskilled, but because literally my opponent won game 1, so into game 3 with a minute left, they activated either a heal card or a burn card that's either a part of their archetype or in the side deck that literally determines the entire game. And I think that's absolutely BS. I hate that decks that get stronger and weaker depending on how the time rules go. Like, for example, should I have lost to the Sun Avalon player when I have Dark Ruler in my hand, when all he did was gain 1,000 life points in his combo that I completely stopped with Draw and Lockbird? No, I don't think so. I don't think he deserves that win, but hey, he gained 1,000, and I didn't get a chance to play, besides dropping the Drool and Lockbird, so I guess I lose. I think gameplay like that is absolutely BS. And don't even get me started with the decks that are playing like Resonator, Masquerade's part of Despy as an archetype, but come on, as a person who actually did it, playing 3 Masquerades, yeah, that thing's degenerate as hell, especially in time. What is your opponent supposed to do? It's literally open Dark Ruler or bust, and even then, what are you going to do? You're getting burned for 600 for every effect, and it stacks for each Masquerade monster. That's not counting any other type of burn monster or type of burn card in the game. There are so many ways to win in time, it's ridiculous. And I feel like it's a very degenerate strategy where if you had a really good game 1 and 2, it doesn't matter how good game 3 is, because hey, there's only a minute left, so it's either going to be a tie or it's going to be a game 3 loss because you got burned or gain life point out because either the archetype itself has an in-mechanic way to burn or gain life points, or you just suck. I don't know. I just feel like it's not a fair idea. I personally don't have a way to fix it. I've been thinking about it for a long time. I was back when it was, I believe, 3 turns or 5 turns in order to actually do it. So your opponent gets to play, and you get to play, and your opponent gets to play, and then you go from there. But obviously, that extended games to the point that tournaments are going way too long, and I don't want anyone to stay till 2 o'clock at night to finish a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. So there has to be a middle ground solution here. I don't think it should end at phase. I think that's a little BS. I believe, in my personal opinion, that if you really want to implement time rules correctly, I think every round should be 45 minutes like they are, but then there's an additional 5 minutes in the round for anyone that's still playing. So it's basically a 50-minute game. I guess it just extend the clock. That's the only way I can see it. And honestly, I think that would be better for the best if you extend the clock to 50 minutes. Yes, that's an hour per round, basically, but it's almost already an hour per round. I just feel like there's no other way to fix it. I feel like end of phase is too bad, but you can't give an opponent a turn and then not give a chance to turn again. You can't have only one person have a battle phase. That doesn't seem fair either. So I really need a middle ground solution here where both players can have a chance to have a battle phase. I think maybe it'd be turn 3. So player 1 goes first, player 2 then goes, and then player 3 goes. I feel like that might be a best bet. I don't know if that's the fairest best bet, because you might have to Dark Ruler them in the combo, and then you have a whole other issue. But I don't know. I just feel like there better be a back and forth. It would be more fair. I just feel like if your opponent at least had a turn to actually play the game, maybe implement their own strategy, that would be a lot better. But maybe you all tell me in the comments. I really don't know. Maybe you should go back to turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. But maybe those turns should be timed. Maybe a turn can't go over 5 minutes, right? Maybe that's how you want to save time. You don't want one round to be going too long. So maybe After the time is called, each player gets 2 minutes left. And then each player has to play within those 2-minute parameters and do what they need to do. Maybe that's how you fix it, but I really don't know. You all tell me in the comments how you would fix time rules, but that's what I gotta say about this. You all have a good one. Take care. Don't do anything stupid. I'll see y'all next one. Bye-bye.